Previously on the Digimon Tri Cup Season 2.
Do you have a Levy X in trash?
Not yet.
Okay, great.
So, want to know some fun parts?
Sure.
We're gonna pop the wisdom training.
Alright.
Digivolve into the Levy RX.
Oh, he's just doing it normally! He's just doing it normally! Ah, okay, fair enough.
Hello everyone, my name is Ben, and this is the Digimon Tri Cup Season 2. With me and my good friend Kyle, aka RideMyAvatar, every video we'll bring in our own proxy decks, up to date whatever the latest support is available, and duke it out. Each video giving either of us a point, and the one with the most points after 15 weeks will win the entire series. Like last season, each video is going to be uploaded on either me or Kyle's channel, so be sure to subscribe to both so you don't miss out on any of the action. The Digimon Tri Cup 2. Let's see what kind of spicy decks we can brew.
So guys, we won the last one, which was good, but today I think it's time to bring back a classic. I figured let's upgrade the vaccine deck. So first off, you kind of can tell that it's still using the Patamon that will warp in your vaccine classifications, which is pretty cool, but it has a lot of new tools with the Kari vaccine versions. Let's take a look at it. First off, we have a new Salamon. Start our main phase. If you have 3 or more security, you may add the top card of your security stack to your hand. If 2 or fewer, you may place a yellow card with vaccine traits from your hand to the top or bottom of your security stack, which leads to being other shenanigans we get to do. Really solid. Really good starter engine here. Then we have Gatomon here with barrier, so when the Digimon would be deleted in battle, by trashing the top card of your security stack, prevent it from being deleted. But what's really nice about Gato is when an effect trashes this card from your security stack, you may play this card without paying its cost. So Gato comes out for free. And then all turns effect is when a card is removed from your security stack, gain 1 memory. Gato gets crazy shenanigans pretty quickly. Let's talk about Angewomon though. On play, when digivolving by trashing the top or bottom of your security stack, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 DP until the end of the opponent's turn. But all turns, when a card is removed from your security stack, if you have 3 or fewer security, recovery 1. So this can lead to being really great synergy with what else we're trying to do. But Magnadramon is where it's at. On play, when digivolving by trashing the top or bottom of your security stack, which can lead to playing free Gatos. One of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 9,000 DP until the end of the turn. Then all turns, once per turn, when a card is removed from the security stack, you have 3 or less security, you may place 1 yellow card from your hand at the top or bottom of your security stack. That gets to set up another Gato on top or any yellow card. So we could put Revelation of Light on top, which is really nasty because if it's hidden security, all your opponent's Digimon and all your opponent's security Digimon get minus 5,000 DP until the end of turn. This can lead to shutting down your opponent's game strategy and holding their board back. But then we also have Kari herself. When an effect trashes this card from your security stack, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus security attack 1 until the end of opponent's turn, and it's a mem setter. And all turns, when an effect removes a card from your security stack by suspending this tamer, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus security attack. So really solid all in all. And then we do have Minatamon, is a new card from EX05. By trashing the top card of your security stack, which synergizes with the Gatos and everything else you want to do, you may play 1 level 4 or lower yellow card from your hand without paying its cost, so we get a rookie or a champion out of the deal. All turns, all your yellow Digimon gain barrier, but opponent's turn, all your opponent's Digimon with level equal or more than the total number of cards in both players' security stacks get security attack -2. Security -2 really helps out and combos nicely with Venusmon. So I think we have a lot of potential, and I think this list will throw Ben for a loop, whatever he plans on doing. So guys, without further ado, let's get into this match.
Ah, darn. Birds looks like it was doing so well. I really wasn't expecting the Leviamon to come back like that. Just goes to show the true power of the deck, huh? It's unfortunate that we lost our lead just now, but we're still tied up. We still have a chance to get our lead right back. And I think I have the deck in mind to have Kyle sleeping with the Fishes. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to bring back Fish with some new added upgrades from BT15. Now, unfortunately, if I were to summarize my feelings about the new Metal Siegemon from BT15, it would probably be...
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
Well, it does suck that we didn't get any new top ends for the deck. I think the Fish deck got some really good support cards. Starting off with the new Siegemon being able to have Rush as a main effect, allowing us to get an extra swing into our opponent's security if they're not ready for it, or the new Betamon that has the effect where, on play, if it's placed by an effect, we get to choose one of our opponent's Digimon and it can't attack or block until the end of our opponent's next turn, giving the deck some much needed defense power, which I think the deck was lacking back then, because before we would have to rely on things like a Digimon to give one of our Digimon's blocker, but even then that wasn't enough. So that effect from preventing our opponents from attacking at all might actually buy the time that the deck needs to set up. And let's not forget the fact that both the new Siegemon and the new Betamon also have inheritable jamming, allowing us to actually swing into our opponent's security, triggering our when attacking effects for our smaller Digimon. And of course, we gotta talk about the new level 5 that's a great addition for the deck, being the Mega Siegemon. Having the effect of on play when Digivolving, we get to choose one of our Digimon and suck it back in as a source, and then we get to return one of our opponent's Digimon of the same level or lower to the bottom of the deck, giving this deck some much needed board control, because normally you would not be able to board control at all unless we were able to get an Aegisdramon, and the Aegisdramon would need to have the Placemon inheritable as well. Having some effects that allows us to remove our opponent's threats on the board at level 5 is very good, and also has the inheritable effect of, when attacking, by choosing one of our Digimon and placing underneath it as a source, we get to unsuspend this Digimon, meaning we can actually recycle some of our on-play sources that we just brought out from our other effects, and allowing us to get some much needed attack pressure. And while the deck didn't get a new dedicated top end, I think a great addition for the deck is going to be the new Placemon X Antibody. The Placemon X Antibody being able to bounce one of our opponent's Digimon so long as it has less sources than it, and also having the effect of a lingering ice wall during the opponent's turn. Basically, these new additions for the deck give the deck some much needed pressure while also giving it some tools in order to slow our opponent down, which is something that I think the deck really needed. Is it going to be enough to take down Kyle and put us back on the leaderboard? Who knows? It's time to find out.
Boys, you didn't see it, but I won that dice roll. I swear, we did not use movie magic. I hatched it to Bubblegum. Bubblegum will evolve into Goma, draw a card, and I think we'll actually do a mental training. I will put you at 2, reveal the top 2 cards of my deck, Mega Siegemon in hand.
Draw for turn. Hatch. Tokomon.
Yeah,
Tokomon digivolves into Patamon to draw me a card. I think we're gonna go for TK. So we're gonna card of my deck to my hand, and then we're gonna put a card in, Patamon in, just to keep you guessing on what the hell I'm doing. Choke you at 1. Smart move.
All right, fair enough. I will draw for turn. Kind of blows. I think the best play is actually, we're just gonna go blue memory boost straight up. We're gonna give you 2 memory here. Reveal top 4 cards on my deck. Oh, there he is. We get the Plessy to hand, and these 3 to bottom. Turn's yours.
Draw. Patamon. Let's see if Patamon's gonna get me something spicy. We're gonna digivolve into Gatomon.
Oh, okay.
I think the smart move here is we're gonna put Gatomon in security.
Okay. Remind me, what does the Gatomon do in security in the first place?
So when an effect trashes this card from your security, you may play it without paying its cost. It has barrier, and then all turns when a card is removed from your security stack, you know the drill. So both TK and Pata will gain me a memory, and I'll draw a card. We're gonna play Kodemon down, reveal the top 3 cards of our deck. We'll add the Chirinmon. Actually, we're grabbing Gato instead of Chirin.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Digivolve Kode into Gato.
I will draw for turn. Someone, I think, is trying to bait me. Move Goma out. I think we evolve into Gomamon X Antibody for free. On evolution, I reveal the top 3 cards of my deck. I get a Plessy out of my hand. We go 1 cost into Sealamon, draw a card. Use Memory Boost to go to 2. And then we will crack the Mental Training. We'll go into Mega Siegemon here for 1. 3 cost into Plessio. Draw a card. On evolution, I'm allowed to play a level 4 or lower Aquatic. And to finish resolving a Plessio, I do slide in Waru Siegemon underneath. Now we resolve the inheritables, so Buka and Waru Sieja do see it now, so we gain 2 memory. And then Goma will allow me to draw 2 cards. I think we'll just go 4 cost here. We'll go 4 cost into Aegis. Draw a card. On evolution, I am allowed to play a blue level 3 or lower Digimon or a Aquatic or Siegemon. We're gonna bring out Waru here. And then Waru's effect will allow me to play the Goma for my sources as well. And then Goma's effect will allow me to check top 3. I think I can get, so that is a miss.
Draw for turn. We'll hatch Toko to digivolve into Salad to draw me a card. I'm gonna digivolve into Angewomon Ace to draw me a card. We're gonna trash the top. By trashing the top card, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 6,000 DP until the end of opponent's turn. Aegisdramon here.
Aegis minus 6? Sure. I'm down to 8k now.
Gain a memory because there was a card trashed. And then I'm gonna go for... I'm gonna digivolve into Magnadramon to draw. Okay. We're gonna target the Gato for the trash.
Oh, it trashes top or bottom? Nice.
Yeah. By trashing the top or bottom of your security stack, one of your opponent's Digimon gets minus 9. So we'll put it to Aegis.
Okay, so then it dies?
Yep, Gato comes out for free. And then we'll put a Gatomon at the bottom of my security stack again. And because a card was added to my security stack, I gain a memory, and I draw a card, and TK gains me a memory. Angewomon will swing into that security of yours. So 1 check at that security for 11.
Wait, check. 10k, you're fine. I'm assuming.
Woo-hoo! We're gonna go for. We'll just go with physical training. Look at the top 2. 1, 2. We'll grab Angewomon Ace.
I'll draw. We will hatch into another Buka. Buka will evolve into Goma again. I think we'll go Goma X here. Draw a card. On evolution, reveal top 3. Nothing to grab, sadly.
Oof.
I guess the best play we have, unfortunately, is gonna go 1 cost to Tobiamon here.
Yep.
We'll go into Siegemon here, giving you 2. Draw a card. On evolution, I will choose one of my Digimon and cannot be deleted in battle. I guess I'll choose the Warusi just cause. That's all I got. Go ahead.
We're gonna promote Salad up. Start a main phase. If you have 3 or more security, I may add the top card to my security stack to hand, which I'm going to do. If you have 2 or fewer cards in security stack, place 1 yellow card with vaccine in its traits at the bottom of the security stack. Putting Angewomon top of my security stack, I think, is the smart play. So because a card was removed from my security stack, I gain a memory from the Gatos. Pata and TK will gain me a memory on top of that, and then Toko draws me a card. First off, Angewomon Ace. Skill, we will trashing the Gato. We play the Gato. A card is removed from my security stack. If you have 3 or fewer cards, recovery 1. And then minusing, I think Siegemon is the play here. I'll pop the physical training, the Gatomon here, into Magnamon Ace to draw. Since I'm 5 or fewer, I'll recovery 1. We will get rid of the Toby.
Toby is dead.
Magnadramon will swing 11 into security with barrier.
Check. It's fine.
For 2, Digivolve into Wizardmon to draw. Magnamon Ace will swing in 8k to security.
Check. 7k. It's fine.
Angewomon Ace will swing 7k.
Check. It's fine.
I think we're going to go and Digivolve into Mini Tamamon. When Digivolving an opponent's turn, all your opponent's Digimon with level less than or equal to the total number of cards in both players' security stack gets -2. All turns, all your yellow Digimon gain barrier, and then by crashing the top card of your security stack, you may play a level 4 or lower Digimon. I will not be doing its when Digivolving effect this turn.
We're drawing! Man, everything's rough. Everything is just straight rough. We have to go. Yeah, we'll go 2 costs into a B. Draw a card here. Yeah, I think I have no choice about it. I have to do it this way. We're gonna go 3 costs into Plesio. Draw a card. On evolution, I'm allowed to bring a source out. Bringing out the Goma. Sliding another source in. Let's do Mega Seadra.
Okay.
Goma will allow me to draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And then the Warusi and the Buka will give me 2 memory here, so I'm back to 0. We might actually be able to do something here. We'll go 3 cost into Mega Siegemon now. On evolution, I am allowed to place one of my blue Digimon as the bottom source of this card, and then choose one of my opponent's Digimon with the same level or less, and then send it to bottom deck. So I'll put the Plesio actually underneath, and then these guys get trashed, and then by doing so, I get this return to level 6 or lower. Send the Tamamon to bottom deck here.
Okay, so you gain 3 because of Angewomon Ace.
And this is really just annoying all around, but I think the best play is to just evolve for 3 into Plesio, draw a card. On evolution, I'm allowed to play a source from my sources. I'll bring out the Ebi, put Warusi underneath, and then triggers the Warusi to gain me a memory, and then Ebi will let me choose the Plesio to be a blocker. And then finally, the Plesio's effect will allow me to send a level 4 to bottom deck, Wizard to bottom deck here.
Okay. Draw. Hatch will Digivolve into Patamon to draw me a card. Magnamon Ace will swing in to security stack.
Very solid, but I think I have only 1 play right now. We have to go counter timing. We'll go into Zudamon Ace. I will be trashing the Angewomon Ace that's underneath your Magnadra, and I will trash the Patamon underneath as well. And then with that, I get to bounce your Gato to hand. Block with Plesio, forcing the barrier.
We'll trash the TK.
Alright, maybe we can turn this game around. We'll find out. I'm gonna hatch into a Buka, into Beta. We're actually gonna swing with the Plesio into the Magnadramon. We'll use Mega Siegemon's effect by placing a blue Digimon underneath my sources. I am allowed to unsuspend himself, so this is an 11k at a Magna Anja.
Barrier activates. Skill, we will activate Magna. We'll put Gato at the top.
3 into Plesio again. I'm at -2. I draw a card. On evolution, I get to play a source out. I just don't know which one it will be. Yep, we're gonna bring out Ebi.
Okay.
We'll slide the Siegemon underneath, actually.
Okay.
And then we gain 2 memory off of that, so we're gonna be going back to 0. Digimon will allow me to give something blocker, and it will allow something to unsuspend. This Plesio to get blocker. Try again. Plesio, can we try to kill that Magnagimon again?
Barrier. Gato comes out for free.
Alright, fine.
What's wrong?
So evolve this Plesio into Plesiomon X Antibody for 2. On evolution, choose one of my opponent's Digimon with as many or fewer Digimon cards as this Digimon, return to the owner's hand. I think we actually just bounce the Magna Angewomon to hand, and I'll overflow 3, so it's still, at least it's still my turn in that regard. I think we'll just go mental training here. You got top 2. Blue memory boost to hand. And you got 1, go ahead.
Draw for turn. Promote the Pata up. Pata skill. Oh, congratulations. We hit something.
Crazy. Who could have figured?
So we're gaining 3 memory off of this, and then we're going to draw 2 cards. Megadramon, when a card is removed from my security stack, if I had 3 or less, I get to add a card. We'll put Kari at top. Evolve into Magnamon Ace to draw me a card. Recovery 1. Minus 5k to Plesio, because I like the play you did to me. We'll Digivolve into Magnamon Ace.
Oh, come on.
We'll recovery 1 again. So we're at 6. This kills the Plesio.
Yep, overflow 3.
Digivolve into Venusmon. Draw.
Oh, that's rude. Fair enough. What a fun and balanced card.
What do you mean? You've been pretty good about getting me down in security.
I'm genuinely surprised how this game isn't over, dog. Genuinely surprised. I'll play the Ebby, put you at 1. Effect of Ebby, I will give something a blocker. I'll give this Ebby blocker. Aha. Yes.
Draw. Hatch.
We're going to our last babies, are we?
Digi into Salad to draw. Monotamon. Draw.
Oh.
All my opponents' Digimon with less than or equal to the total number of security, which is a grand total of 7, have minus security attack 2, and I have barriers.
Wow.
So basically, Venusmon is live permanently now, as long as Monomon exists.
Okay. First, we'll evolve into Beta.
Okay.
Draw a card.
How many cards left in your deck at this point?
6. How about you?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
How is that possible? I only have 1 choice and 1 choice only. We hard play Zudo Ace for 4. On play, I trash 2 sources of my choice. I'll trash the Magna Anja and the Gato underneath your Mitama. Okay. I will gain 3 from overflow, and then I bounce the Mitama to hand.
Yep.
We can play the game! Plesiomon X is going to swing into security. When attacking, I will take 1 blue Digimon on my field underneath as a source, and then by doing so, I'm allowed to unsuspend. Plesiomon X Antibodies effect will allow me to bounce a Digimon with as many or fewer Digimon cards as this Digimon to the hand. So I'll bounce the Venus to hand, which I definitely have more sources than Venus.
Yep.
And overflow 3, so I'll go to 4. 13k, 1 check.
1k.
I think we'll go 2 costs into Lanamon here. On evolution, I can put a source underneath in order to give it jamming. We'll put Crabmon underneath.
Yep.
And so now he gets jamming for the turn. 1 cost to evolve into Calamaramon for 1. We have to try something. Calamaramon is going to swing with jamming. When attacking, I'll play the Betamon from my sources. By playing the Betamon by an effect, I will choose the Magnagimon, and it cannot attack until the end of your next turn. And then Bukamon, Warusijimon, and Bukamon will gain me 3 memory, so I'm going up to 4 now. And that's 1 check jamming.
6k.
I think the best thing I can do right now is just play Seigermon down, giving you 1.
Draw for turn. Promote Salamon up. If I have 3 or more, we'll add this card to my hand. Magna skill we will activate. We'll put Revelation Light at the top of my security stack.
And what does that do?
It's a blanket minus 5k to the board.
To the board? Oh, no. No, no. That's so rude. All right.
So we'll just do physical training for 2. Reveal the top 2 cards of my deck. We will add the Angewomon Ace. Go ahead.
I will draw. I have no choice. I think Calamara is going to swing into security here. When attacking, I will choose to bring out the Ebby. I will use the Ebby effect to slide a source underneath. I will slide the Goma, and then that also triggers the Plesio and Plesios, but return the Sala to the bottom deck here.
Sure. Revelation of Light. So all your opponent's Digimon and all your opponent's security Digimon get minus 5,000 DP until the end of your turn. So this is a blanketed even going into my turn.
Oh, until end of my turn or end of your turn?
My turn. So they're going to be weak. And then skill of Angewomon, we're going to put Kari at the top of my security stack.
In that case, Festia will swing at security. When attacking, I'll bounce the magnet to him. And then I can choose the effect to unsuspend himself, but I will not. Go ahead.
Kari.
I'm going to hard play a Goma down, giving you 2, and then it dies from the option.
My turn. Draw.
Yes.
So first off, we'll play Salamon down. We're going to pop the physical training. We'll Digivolve into Geogray to draw. Skill of Geogray.
1. Okay.
We play TK down.
Nice.
We get to recover, and we're going to gain 2 memory. Skill of Sala, when a card is removed from my security stack. -2 something. We will minus the Calamarimon.
It would be deleted. Goma will come out.
And Gomon dies.
Why?
Because the blanket's still in effect.
Oh, it does. That's right. That's true.
Oh,
Exactly.
and I still have TK
Yes.
effect. Add the top. We'll put Sala on bottom. Digivolve into Angewomon. Skill will trash the Sala. Pop the Zudo Ace.
Overflow 3.
Yep. And if a card is removed from my security stack, I recover a 1 if I'm at 2 or less. I'm going to Digivolve into Magnadramon again to draw. Skill of Magnadramon. We're going to trash. And then I get to place a card at the top. We'll place Kari.
Sure. All right. I'll draw. I think I just straight lose from this position. I have no deck and I have no more stacks left, so yeah, that's pretty much it.
Ooh, that game was miserable. Honestly, looking back at the footage, I could definitely see that I made a whole bunch of misplays there, but if I'm being perfectly honest, I thought I was completely out of that game many turns ago. I guess it just goes to show those new support cards actually do give a lot of support for the fish deck, especially in controlling the board and potentially getting yourself in a board-winning position. But alas, I did unfortunately lost that one, so that does make that 9 points for Kyle. He's unfortunately taking the lead yet again, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we have to try a little bit harder to catch up. We're gonna have to definitely bring in some big guns next time around. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.